Alright guys, I told you I was going to show you the finished product. And this is the handle. I got holes in the box right there. And I got the heat resistant shielded 6-gauge lawnmower jumper, battery start terminals. Okay, I bumped it. Okay, there's holes all around it, and I turned it on, and you can hear it hum. Hear it hum? Now here's the end. This thing really cranks if you turn it all the way up, right? You can turn it down a little and get an average temperature out of it. Now, a lot of times when your line voltage is lower, see the solder sticks right on there? That's brass. I brazed some of the. I put some brazing on there so it would stick better. And I can't show it to you too well with one hand, but here, let me stick that in there. Now you can see it. We can wire brush this off right there. See, it's nice and clean there. Get that all wire brushed off. And then it's nice because you can control the amount of heat that you're getting. You'll see it go on right there. And if it gets too cold, like that's a little cold, once you start, I'm running it cold, so you can turn it up a little more, just a tiny bit. Now watch what happens. That's probably too much, right? It'll all just fall right off here in a second. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Anyways, it does pretty well. It fills up with solder and stays on there, which is what you want for a soldering iron. And what I ended up doing was using that JB weld in there to hold these in, and these barely get warm. And then there's that holder. Okay, so I can put that away and just let it run like that. It's really nice. And now you can see I got these big circuits. These circuits out of machines that run motors, they're hard to get apart. These boards and this solder on here, that's incredibly difficult to get it out of there. So I'm going to try to show you with one hand a desolder job by putting this on it. And then I'll get those two terminals right there. It'll be this terminal and this terminal. And I'll turn it up a little more, because once you get turning it up a little more, or once you get touching it to something, it cools off. So we'll turn this up. You can see it's starting to get red right there. Now normally this stuff won't even melt with certain irons. That's already melted right through. I think they put solder on each side of the board is the problem. And that solder is really hot. You can't get that off with just regular soldering tools unless you can really turn it up high. So that's mainly what I was shooting for, something that I could like that with. Okay, thanks for watching. Okay, here's another shape of a tip. You can switch your shapes. You got a lot of different ones you could put on there. And this one takes off 2 poles at once on your, when you turn your circuit board over. See, like this. And they got, well, I just pulled a cap off and it was really, really tough stuff. This stuff is hard to melt, like this right here. See, that melted it just like that. But a regular soldering iron won't touch that unless you got something high powered.